was godly. These ones saw it. They decided not to follow God.
They have decided.
Yeah, they have decided not to follow God. See, they turned quickly from the way in which their fathers walked. In obeying the commandment of the Lord, they did not do so. Okay, and when the Lord raised up judges for them, the Lord was with the judge and delivered them out of the hand of the enemies all the days of the judge. For the Lord was moved with pity by their groaning, because those who oppressed them and harassed them. Now, even though God's hot anger is against them, God is having pity on them. How sympathiful is God? Like, how merciful can He be? Imagine if God's anger is not even God's anger is against us, how much He loves us. Because even in His anger, it says, right, His anger is but for a moment. But what God has said, He will do. But
Amen,
He is
amen.
merciful in any
Amen.
circumstance.
Amen.
Because people change. God cannot change Himself.
Amen.
He in Himself is love.
Amen.
God is love, right?
Amen.
So God yet heard them. I was like, okay, I'll send you judges. Go. And it came to pass when the judge was dead that they reverted and behaved more corruptly than their fathers, by following other gods, serving to them, bowing down to them. They did not cease from their doings, nor from their stubborn way. There's too much only. So then the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel. This is the second time now. Now God, so much pity He got. Now again He is angry because of them. Because the nation has transgressed my covenant which I commanded to their fathers and has not heeded my voice, I also will no longer drive them out before any nation which Joshua left when he had died, so that through them I may test Israel, whether they will keep the ways of the Lord, to walk in them as their fathers kept or not. Now God is testing Israel. Israel is failing very miserably. But God is yet testing them. Therefore the Lord left those nations without driving them out immediately, nor did He deliver them into the hand of Joshua. Now these are the nations which the Lord left. Lord left these nations. If God's presence is not honored, He will not be there.
Amen.
He might test Israel by them, that is, all who had not known any of the wars in Canaan. This was only so that the generation of children of Israel might be taught to know war, at least who had formerly known it. 5 lords, Philistines, all Canaanites, all Sidonites, all Hivites, who dwelt in Mount Lebanon and Mount Baal Hermon, and they were left that He might test Israel to know whether they would obey. Now God is making them come under the enemies to make sure that they obey. Right? That is what is happening. Now this is all about the failure of all the tribes. See, it's written here very nicely. There's failure of Judah. Judah fails. There's failure of Benjamin, and the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites who inhabited Jerusalem. So Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem that day. Okay, same thing with Judah. Same thing happened. Then with tribes of Joseph also same thing. Zebulun, nor did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants, nor did Asher drive out, nor did Naphtali drive out Naphtali. Failure of Dan also. Angel announced judgment. We're talking first verse, first chapter. Failure of everything. Now angel announced judgment that we saw. Godly generation dies that we saw. Judgment of God is described that we saw. Enemies left as a test. So God is leaving 5 lords. See, it's written here, right? All Philistines, Canaanites, Sidonites, Hivites. These are all left to test them. God is angry against them. That's why He wants to test them, to see if they want to come back to God. Then